The Liebherr A924 is a wheeled excavator in the 25-ton weight class. This version of the model is in the colours of Kirchhoff, a German road building company. As usual for a Liebherr model, it comes in a standardised Liebherr branded box, and also as usual it doesn't have any information about the real machine. The two trays are factory sealed, so it's time to get out the knife and slice and dice. Inside the box, the paintwork of the model is nicely protected by the use of soft paper. And to get the model out, you just need to grab hold of something solid and not a delicate part. And then you can set about fulfilling your dreams of gently undressing a model. But reality soon returns, and once all the paper is removed, the model is complete out of the box. There's no assembly to do. One thing NZG helpfully provide is a bag of spare parts in case you lose anything. And the only other thing to do is to remove some tape from around the quick coupler, and that was there to prevent the pin coming out during shipping. Starting underneath as usual, the detailing is simple, but at least the transmission system is modelled. The chunky tyres look good and they're mounted on very nice metal wheels. At one end there's a simple metal dozing blade, and at the other end the stabilisers are also metal. The cab detailing is very good with thin grab rails and mirrors, and the windows have seals around the edges. The graphics and paintwork on the body really stand out, particularly on the counterweight, with 924 and the Liebherr name embossed in the casting. At the front there's more fine detailing with thin metal handrails and hydraulic hoses run to the main boom rams. On top of the body there are textured surfaces and other details such as a filler cap, and there are plenty of hydraulic hoses running up the boom. The high standard of detailing continues across the boom and stick with more very good hydraulics and a good use of small graphics to give an authentic look. At the end of the stick the bucket is quite a simple casting and the quick coupler is modelled well. Out in the CranesEtcTV test area, the A924 gives its operator a smooth ride. Looking underneath, the model does have steering on one axle, and it's quite stiff, but that's good because it can hold the pose. And you can set it to a decent angle and it goes round the bend very well. At one end there is the dozing blade, which can either be up or it can be put down for dozing or to give stability during digging. Whilst at the other end there are conventional stabilisers which just fold down, and they're stiff enough to be able to hold the machine with its wheels off the ground if you want. Sometimes it feels your life just goes in circles, and that can be true for a machine operator, and on this one the machine turns very well. So let's have a look and see how the digging functions perform. And the answer is that NZG has done a good job with this model because the cylinders are stiff enough to hold any pose, and the range of movement is very good on all of the functions. So if you want, you can fold the boom and stick right up as if it was perhaps in a transport mode. But if you wanted to display the model digging deep, then you select hover mode, and you can see then that it digs down quite a distance beneath itself. There's more functionality on the digging bucket because it can be tilted a good distance from side to side. And a feature that's always good to see is that the bucket is removable. You just need to slide out the steel pin that holds it, and then it just unhooks from the quick coupler. Another posing possibility, even if you don't have any digging to do, is to put it onto a low loader. And you don't need a big one because it's not a heavy machine. Here the loader arm is just placing it on the deck, and then the bucket's being put on the back too. This is a nicely detailed and functional excavator model from NZG. It is a limited edition with only 300 being made in Kirchhoff colours, and certainly the colour scheme on this model is bright and attractive. Overall, it's highly recommended.